Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, and Prince William opened up with the royal fan on their firstborn Prince George and how he spent an important day. Kate and Prince William had a thank you note sent on their behalf to a royal fan who reached out to their family in July to wish a happy birthday to Prince George. In this postcard, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge briefly spoke about their beloved son's special day. The front of the card showed the picture of Prince George taken by Kate during the summer and shared by the palace ahead of George's 8th birthday. In this snap, the future king smiles at the camera while donning a striped blue and orange polo shirt and blue shorts. He is sitting on the bonnet of a Land Rover, a choice interpreted by many as a silent tribute to late Prince Philip, a well-known fan of this British motor brand. This touching card was shared on Instagram by royal watcher Lupic3, who regularly publishes the replies to his notes and cards he receives from British and European royals. Sharing this latest reply, the Instagram user wrote, "A wonderful thank you postcard from TRH the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge for Prince George's 8th birthday. Prince George was last seen in public in mid-October when he was photographed arriving at Heathrow Airport in London with his family. The young royal is currently in Year 4 at Thomas's Battersea, a school also attended by his younger sister Princess Charlotte, who is in Year 2. Through his school, Prince George has become more environmentally conscious, as revealed by Prince William ahead of the first ever award ceremony of the Outshot Prize last month. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis schools are on half-term break from Thursday, October the 21st, until Friday, October the 29th. As they typically do, Kate and William slow down their royal schedules during school vacations so they can be with their children. Prince George, 8, and Princess Charlotte, 6, attend school together at Thomas's Battersea, a short distance from the family's Kensington Palace home in London. Meanwhile, 3-year-old Prince Louis began at Wilcox Nursery School, his sister's alma mater, in the spring. There's no word yet on how the family of 5 will be spending their week off. Kate, William and their kids may leave London's Kensington Palace for Anmer Hall in Norfolk. They often escape to their country home, and it's even where they chose to pose together for their super casual 2018 Christmas card photo and again for their 2020 holiday card. If they don't head to Anmer Hall, the family has previously taken short, domestic getaways to the Isles of Scilly or the Lake District. The royal parents, both 39, have previously talked about some of the activities enjoyed by their sons and daughter, from baking and cooking in the kitchen to arts and crafts projects. But their favorite thing is likely getting outdoors. In a rare interview with the Happy Mum, Happy Baby podcast in February 2020, Kate said she was happiest when I'm with my family outside in the countryside and we're all filthy dirty. Someone had asked me the other day, what would you want your children to remember about their childhood? The mom told host Giovanna Fletcher. And I thought that was a really good question, because actually if you really think about that, is at the time sitting down trying to do their maths and spelling homework over the weekend? Or is it the fact that we've gone out and lit a bonfire and sat around trying to cook sausages that hasn't worked because it's too wet? She continued. The family shared a glimpse of their personal life in a video released in April to celebrate Kate and Prince William's 10th wedding anniversary. Prince William opened up about Prince George's time at school in a BBC interview Outshot Prize Awards ceremony, revealing his son was frustrated when he recently took part in trash cleanup with his school. George at school recently has been doing litter picking, and I didn't realize, but talking to him the other day he was already showing that he was getting a bit confused, said the Duke of Cambridge. He was a bit sort of annoyed by the fact they went out litter picking one day and then the very next day, they did the same route, same time, and pretty much all the same litter they picked up was back again. He continued, and I think that for him, he was trying to understand how and where it all came from. He couldn't understand. He's like, oh, we cleaned this. Why has it not gone away? Prince William's advocacy for changes to environmental impact is a passion inherited from his father, Prince Charles, but he doesn't want his own children to have to continue the work. It shouldn't be that there's a third generation now coming along having to ramp it up even more, he told host Adam Fleming. And you know, for me, it would be an absolute disaster if George is sat here talking to you or your successor, Adam, you know, in like 30 years' time, whatever. still saying the same thing because by then we will be too late. Prince George is already helping save the planet, one piece of litter at a time. During a special episode of BBC's newscast, Prince William revealed that his 8-year-old son, who is a student at Thomas's Battersea, has gone litter picking at school, but recently found himself annoyed by the way Sat returned the following day. George at school recently has been doing litter picking and I didn't realize, but talking to him the other day, he was already showing that he was getting a bit confused and a bit sort of annoyed by the fact they went out litter picking one day and then the very next day, they did the same route, same time and pretty much all the same litter they picked up was back again, the Duke of Cambridge told presenter Adam Fleming. And I think that for him he was trying to understand how and where it all came from, William continued. He couldn't understand, he's like, oh, we cleaned this. Why has it not gone away? The Duke noted that his father, Prince Charles, talked about climate change very early on before anyone else thought it was a topic. He's had a really rough ride on that, and I think he's been proven to have been well ahead of the curve. Well beyond his time in warning about some of these dangers, William said of his dad. The Duke added, and you know, for me, it would be an absolute disaster if George is sat here talking to you or your successor, Adam, you know in like 30 years' time, whatever, still saying the same thing because by then it will be too late. Prince William's interview, which was recorded a few days after the James Bond movie premiere, was released ahead of Sunday's first ever Artshot Prize Awards ceremony. The Duchess of Cambridge is slated to present at the star-studded ceremony in London. The Artshot Prize, created by Prince William and the Royal Foundation, was designed to incentivize change and help repair the planet over the next 10 years. I want the things that I've enjoyed, the outdoor life and nature and the environment, I want that to still be there for not just my children, but everyone else's children, William told Adam. If we're not careful we're robbing from our children's future. What we do now. And I think that's not fair. And so I'm trying to use my little bit of influence, my little bit of profile to highlight some incredible people doing amazing things and will genuinely help fix some of these problems.